I'm gonna read the first from 26 to 40. But an angel of the Lord spoke to Philip, saying, Arise and go south to the road that descends from Jerusalem to Gaza, that descends from Jerusalem to Gaza. This is a desert road. And he arose and went, and behold, there was an Ethiopian eunuch, a court official of the Candace, queen of the Ethiopians, who was in charge of her treasure and had come to Jerusalem to worship. And he was returning and sitting in his chariot and was reading the prophet Isaiah. And the Spirit said to Philip, Go up and join this chariot. And when Philip had run up, he heard him reading Isaiah the prophet and said, Do you understand what you're reading? And he said, Well, how could I unless someone guide me? And he invited Philip to come up and sit with him. Now the passage of scripture which he was reading was this. He was led as a sheep to slaughter, and as a lamb before his shearer is silent. So he does not open his mouth. In humiliation, his judgment was taken away. Who shall relate his generation? For his life is removed from the earth. And the eunuch answered Philip and said, Please tell me, of whom does this prophet say this, of himself or someone else? And Philip opened his mouth, and beginning from this scripture, he preached Jesus to him. And as they went along the road, they came to some water, and the eunuch said, Look, water, what prevents me from being baptized? And Philip said, If you believe with your heart, you may. And he answered and said, I believe that Jesus Christ is the Son of God. And he ordered the chariot to stop, and they both went down into the water, Philip as well as the eunuch, and he baptized him. When they came out of the water, the Spirit of the Lord snatched Philip away, and the eunuch saw him no more, but went on his way rejoicing. But Philip found himself in Azotus, and he passed through. As he passed through, he kept preaching the gospel to all the cities until he came to Caesarea. Now we'll start on number 8, Diane, please.
What was the role of the angel in the conversion of the Ethiopian eunuch? Apart from being the messenger that sent Philip to that location, the angel had nothing to do with the conversion. Philip teaching the gospel to him was what caused the conversion. That's my opinion, okay?
But the angel told him where to go,
What
so
he had.
that's why how Philip came across the Ethiopian.
He told him he needed to go. You know,
The angel was the messenger that sent Philip to that location. But as far as the conversion of the eunuch,
But if he had never went, what would he have got?
huh?
If the angel had not sent him, what would the eunuch